You won't believe what just happened inside a New York courtroom. Sean Diddy Combs, once a music mogul, now a central figure in one of the most controversial trials in celebrity history, has just been acquitted on major charges.
Breaking news, the jury has reached a partial verdict in the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking
and the moment he returned to his jail cell, a standing ovation from fellow inmates. But don't get it twisted. This isn't the end of the road. The real story is only beginning. From celebrity testimonies, shocking abuse allegations, emotional breakdowns, to legal bombshells that shook the industry, buckle up. We're diving deep into every twist and turn of the Sean Diddy Combs trial, and trust me, it's wild. Sean Diddy Combs, once revered as the king of hip-hop, was the mind behind Bad Boy Records, the mogul who gave us Biggie, Maze, and total chart domination. He was the epitome of success, Grammy wins, multi-million-dollar businesses, and luxury galore. But behind the glitz and glamour was a dark undercurrent, one that would eventually erupt into federal court. By 2024, whispers had turned into lawsuits, and lawsuits evolved into full-blown federal charges. What started as allegations by his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura would spiral into a massive legal firestorm, dragging Diddy into a courtroom under accusations that could have put him behind bars for life. May 2025. The courtroom was tense. Federal prosecutors presented a shocking 34 witnesses across 29 explosive days of testimony. Exes, employees, former assistants. Each one peeling back the curtain on what prosecutors described as a methodical pattern of violence, coercion, and manipulation. One of the most emotional testimonies? Cassie Ventura. Cassie, once his long-term girlfriend, now a key witness, painted a horrifying picture, alleging years of abuse, manipulation, and participation in disturbing sex acts Diddy orchestrated. She claimed he created what insiders called freak-offs, drug-fueled, highly orchestrated sexual encounters with male escorts. Flashbacks to trial sketches and media headlines. Then came Jane, another woman who detailed her own terrifying experience. A world of psychological torment, hours-long sex acts, and emotional blackmail, even threats to leak sex tapes if she left. And just when you thought it couldn't get darker, Homeland Security raided multiple Diddy-owned residences. Evidence, videos, and voice messages were brought before the jury. One video showed Diddy requesting 20 bottles of baby oil. Another text thread? Orders for Plan B pills and IV drips for freak-off recovery. This wasn't just a trial, it was a takedown. July 2nd, 2025. The jury delivers its verdict after 3 days of heated deliberations. Not guilty. Racketeering conspiracy. Not guilty. 2 counts of sex trafficking. Guilty. 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. The courtroom erupts. Diddy, overwhelmed, drops to his knees, head bowed, seemingly in prayer. His family cheers.
All right. Thank you all for being patient. Am I speaking loud enough? You all can hear me okay? All right. Today's a great victory.
His legal team hugs. But while Diddy avoided life in prison, the guilty verdicts still carry a potential 20-year sentence. And back at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, inmates rise from their seats and give Diddy a full standing ovation. Why? His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, explains, they all said, "We never get to see anyone who beats the government." But while Diddy soaked in this rare prison applause, the outside world reacted very differently. Public opinion? Deeply split. While some fans defended him, calling the verdict a sign of innocence, others, especially survivors of abuse, saw it as another example of wealth shielding the powerful. Cassie Ventura's lawyer made it clear. Although the jury didn't find him guilty of sex trafficking, Cassie, beyond a reasonable doubt, she paved the way for a guilty verdict on prostitution. Her courage has left an indelible mark on justice. Celebrities mentioned during the trial, from Kanye West to Shaq, remained largely silent. One juror, speaking anonymously, pushed back against suggestions that Diddy's fame helped him, saying, "We treated him like any defendant. Our decision was evidence-based, nothing more." But Diddy's former personal chef, Jordan Atkinson, wasn't buying it. After the verdict, she posted, "This has been traumatizing. This verdict is devastating. And the lawsuits? Oh, they're still coming." Diddy faces multiple civil suits for sexual misconduct, meaning even if he escapes a long sentence, his legacy is already scorched. Diddy remains behind bars as of today, denied bail by Judge Arun Subramanian. Sentencing is set for October 3, 2025. Each of the guilty charges related to transporting women for prostitution carries up to 10 years. If the sentences are consecutive, that's 20 years. The judge stated firmly, prior to the trial, the court denied bail and sees no reason to reverse that now. Meanwhile, prosecutors are preparing their sentencing recommendations. And Diddy's defense? They're gearing up for appeals, mistrial claims, and damage control. Whether this ends with a long prison term or not, one thing is clear. Sean Diddy Combs is no longer just a music mogul. He's now the face of one of the most disturbing trials in modern pop culture history. Life inside MDC Brooklyn is no luxury suite, even for a celebrity. Sources say Diddy's celebrity status quickly faded behind those bars. Gone were the tailored suits and VIP passes, replaced by khakis, controlled schedules, and federal rules. He reportedly spends most of his time reading legal briefs, journaling, and working out. But he's also made surprising alliances, including with former gang leaders and fraudsters. Some insiders say he's even leading informal entrepreneurship sessions with younger inmates. But it's not all smooth sailing. There are whispers of threats from other inmates who view Diddy as both a hero and a target. Guards have placed him in semi-protective custody, meaning his movement is restricted and he eats alone. His legal team has filed complaints about the conditions, including mold, lack of access to medication, and psychological pressure from solitary confinement. Still, Diddy continues to maintain his innocence, and insiders say he's laser-focused on proving his name in court. While Diddy is locked away, his team on the outside is fighting another war, the war for public perception. A crisis PR firm has been hired, reportedly the same one used by Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey. Their goal? Rehabilitate Diddy's image. We've seen a carefully orchestrated media campaign, emotional posts from family members, legacy clips of Diddy helping charities, rumors of a prison tell-all interview in the works. His Instagram, now run by his team, occasionally posts cryptic messages, quotes about truth, justice, and betrayal. And while some fans continue to support him, social media is brutal. Hashtags like #HackSurvivingDiddy and #DiddyVerdict trend weekly. Even major music streaming platforms have quietly removed Diddy's music from prominent playlists, signaling a slow cultural distancing. Still, there are rumors he's planning a documentary, possibly a Netflix-style redemption of a mogul. But that depends on what happens next. If there's a silver lining to the scandal, it's the amplification of survivor voices. In the wake of the verdict, several new women have come forward, including 2 former backup dancers and a music video stylist. Each has retained legal representation and filed civil suits. One even spoke anonymously to Rolling Stone, stating, "I've been holding this in for 15 years, but Cassie gave me courage." Nonprofits supporting survivors of abuse have seen spikes in donations and volunteer interest. Online, creators are hosting live sessions, podcasts, and exposés breaking down power abuse in the music industry. From TikTok to Twitter, the #BelieveWomen movement has gained new momentum. It's no longer just about Diddy, it's about accountability for everyone protected by fame and fortune. As Diddy's legal team prepares appeals, civil cases are ramping up. Unlike criminal trials, civil lawsuits don't require proof beyond a reasonable doubt. That means Diddy's financial empire is on the line. Insiders say over a dozen lawsuits are in motion, all alleging sexual misconduct, abuse, coercion, or emotional harm. Some plaintiffs are seeking tens of millions in damages. And while Diddy's net worth once exceeded $800 million, brands have begun pulling away. His liquor partnerships, fashion lines, and TV deals are all under review, or outright canceled. Even if he avoids prison, the financial impact could be catastrophic. Meanwhile, the appeals court is reviewing claims of jury bias, improper evidence handling, and prosecutorial misconduct. But appeals can take months, even years. For now, sentencing looms large on October 3rd. Once a hip-hop icon, Sean Diddy Combs now sits at the intersection of fame, power, and justice. His influence shaped a generation, from music and fashion to Black entrepreneurship. But his downfall reveals a deeper truth. Unchecked power, when left unchallenged, can become dangerous. Fans still argue over his legacy. Some say we must separate the art from the artist. Others say his empire was built on exploitation. But culture is shifting. Victims are speaking louder, courts are listening more, and celebrities are no longer untouchable. Whatever the final sentence may be, Diddy's story is a cautionary tale for an entire industry. What do you think? Was justice truly served? Do the verdicts reflect the truth? Or is this just another example of fame versus accountability? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our deep dives into the biggest celebrity trials and scandals. And if you want us to cover another courtroom showdown, tell us which one below. This is GlamWire, where truth meets the spotlight. Until next time, stay tuned.